In the beautiful village of Achi, where the sun shined like gold in the sky and birds sang happily in the trees, there lived an evil woman named Amara. One morning she arrived with a big basket and a small wooden table. Amara is a very beautiful lady with smooth brown skin like ripe orange, and her eyes sparkled like stars. She wore a bright yellow dress and always smiled. She set up a small shop near the village market square. As she began to bake her bread, the aroma of her fresh, sweet bread filled the air like flowers in bloom. People walking by stopped and sniffed the air. "What is that sweet smell?" they asked. Their tummies rumbled, and they followed the smell to Amara's shop, where she was busy baking her bread with soft smile. When they tasted the bread, they were amazed. "Wow! This is the best bread we have ever tasted," one man shouted. Soon the shop was being crowded by people coming from different parts of the village to buy bread. "Give me 5 more, a woman said, licking her fingers. Soon, everyone in the village came to Amara's stand to buy bread for breakfast and lunch. Her bread was soft, sweet, and warm. Amara always served her customers with a kind smile. But what they didn't know was that Amara is using a secret ingredient for her bread: her urine. Each morning, before the cock crowed, Amara would wake up and pee into a small plastic bowl. She would keep the bowl under her bed. Later, when she made her bread, she would pour some of her urine into the flour and mix it together with water and milk. That was her secret ingredient. She uses it to make her bread taste sweet. This strange habit started after Amara visited a native doctor in her hometown called Benin. Amara had been baking bread for years, but her business was not moving well. She was poor and tired of struggling to feed herself. So she sought the help of a powerful native doctor. The native doctor gave her a strong, dark liquid drink. The native doctor instructed her. "Drink this before you sleep," he said. "Then, wake up at the first rooster crow, urinate, and use it to bake your bread. Your overnight urine will make the bread very sweet and delicious," he said. "People will love it and beg for more. But remember," he warned, "you must always wake at the first crow of the rooster. If you forget, the charm will break." Amara thanked the doctor and left. A few days later, she moved to the new village of Achi, far from anyone who knew her, to avoid suspicion from anyone. She rented a small shop. There, she started baking again, this time with her secret ingredient. People were drawn to the aroma of her bread, and soon her shop was full with customers. Her bread business grew fast. She made lots of money and bought beautiful designer wrappers and shiny beads. Everyone in Achi loved her. She was happy, but she never forgot the native doctor's words. One day, a young, handsome man named Kelvin, he came to Amara's stand. "Good morning," he said with a smile. "Can I have 2 loaves of bread?" Amara smiled back. "Yes, of course." After eating, Kelvin gave her $1,000 and said, "Keep the change." Amara's eyes grew wide. "Thank you so much." Kelvin came again the next day and did the same thing. He became her favorite customer. Every time he came, he ate and made her laugh. Amara was impressed by Kelvin's kindness and generosity. As the days went by, Kelvin and Amara became friends. They walked together after work and shared roasted corn and dry meat. Then they started holding hands. They talked on the phone at night and told each other stories. Amara looked forward to his visit and enjoyed his company. One day, Kelvin summoned the courage to ask for Amara's phone number. She smiled and gave it to him. He thanked her and walked away. Amara was excited and thought to herself, "He's my favorite customer and he's handsome." That night, Kelvin called Amara and they talked for over 1 hour. From that day on, they started spending time together. After closing from her shop, Amara would stroll back home with Kelvin, and they would sit together, chatting and eating dried meat and roasted chicken. As time went on, Kelvin started sleeping over at Amara's house. They sat on a couch, watched movies, and laughed together. Amara was very happy. She knew that she had found someone special, but inside her heart, she felt worried. She knew she was hiding a big secret from Kelvin. I love him, she thought. But what if he finds out I used my urine in the bread? One evening, Kelvin asked, Amara, what makes your bread so tasty? Amara smiled nervously. She hesitated, unsure of what to say. She didn't want to reveal her secret ingredient, but she also don't want to lie to Kelvin. I'll tell you one day, she said, smiling. Kelvin laughed and nodded. Okay, I trust you. They continued to enjoy their meals together. But Amara knew that she couldn't keep her secret hidden forever. She had to find a way to reveal the truth to Kelvin without losing him. As the sun set on another day, Amara was outside thinking about her future with Kelvin. She knew that she had to be honest with him, but she was scared of the consequences. She took a deep breath and decided to wait for the right moment to reveal her secret ingredient. As the days turned into weeks, Amara's relationship with Kelvin continued to grow stronger. They spent every moment together, exploring the town, trying new foods, and laughing together. Amara was happier than she had ever been, and she knew that she owed it all to Kelvin. But despite her happiness, Amara couldn't shake off the feeling that she was living a lie. As time went on, Kelvin's frequent sleepover at Amara's place made her worried. She didn't know how to tell him to stop sleeping over without hurting his feelings. One night they had a romantic evening, dancing and kissing. They were so exhausted. That night Amara overslept and forgot to urinate at dawn. When she woke up at 8 a.m., she panicked and quickly urinated, then used it to bake bread for the day. Kelvin helped her carry the bread to her shop, but to their surprise, no one came to buy. The smell was not as before. She panicked. Amara knew something was wrong. I must go to Benin and see the native doctor to know what is happening, she said. The journey was long, but she was determined to find the solution. She got there by night. She told the native doctor what had happened. He frowned and said, "You broke the rule. Now, to bring back your luck, you must make a sacrifice to revive your business." Amara's heart raced. "What kind of sacrifice?" she asked. He looked her in the eye. "You must sacrifice someone you love. The gods' demands for it." Amara was shocked. "I can't do that." She didn't know what to do. She thought about all the people she knew, but she couldn't imagine harming anyone. She looked at the native doctor, feeling confused and scared. She thought about the whole thing and eventually decided to sacrifice her lover Kelvin. The native doctor gave her a potion. "Pour it into your bathing water. Wash yourself with it and sprinkle it on your private part before you sleep with the one you want to sacrifice," he said. That evening, Amara did what he said. That night, Kelvin came over and they lay together. Immediately, he slumped and died. Amara felt confused and sad. She had known this would happen, but the reality was hard to accept. She remembered the native doctor's words and the charm she used, but seeing Kelvin's lifeless body was heartbroken. Tears filled her eyes. She held his body and cried. "I didn't want to do this," she whispered. "I'm sorry, Kelvin." That night, she dug a hole behind her house and buried him. Her heart was heavy. 2 days later, Amara returned to her shop with her bread. People crowded her stand again. Her business thrives. But that night, as she tried to sleep, she saw Kelvin in her dream. He stood at the foot of her bed and whispered, "Why did you kill me?" Amara sat up sweating. Every night, the same dream came. Every night, the same question. "Why did you kill me?" Amara was scared. Even though her business was growing, she was not happy. She was always afraid. She was determined to find a way to stop the hauntings. One sunny afternoon, She rushed to the bus station to visit the native doctor again. She wanted to stop the ghost from haunting her, but as the bus raced down a hill, it lost control. The bus crashed into a tree. Amara was among the victims that died that day. People in Achi were shocked. They spoke in hushed voices. "Where's Kelvin?" someone asked. "Did you hear about Amara's accident?" said another. The story of Amara and Kelvin spread across villages. It became a tale told around fires at night, a lesson to all. Don't chase riches through evil ways. Shortcuts may bring money, but they also bring pain. Let's choose truth, hard work, and kindness. Because no amount of money is worth the life of someone we love. Thank you for watching. To my lovely fans, your support means the world to me, and I couldn't do this without you. Your likes, comments, and shares keep me motivated to create more stories. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on any of my new stories. Thanks, see you in my next story. Bye.